that, so. What? I'm sorry I was being an idiot. It's for a video. Don't worry about it. Go take a shower. Okay. What's up, everybody? Nick for your thoughts here. This is going to be episode 13, Quaternary to Jurassic. So I just learned about the word quaternary. It's the realm that we're, like, the era that we're living in right now. You know how there's, like, the Cretaceous era and everything. So after the tertiary or something like that, then Quaternary. So that's, like, our age, like, age of man. So this is going to be episode 13. And, yeah, so for this week's video, what I'm going to be doing is something a little bit different. So I don't have my setup right now, and that's because we've been moving so much today. We just had a little party, well, not really little party because there are like 70 or 80 people that came to it. And it was my uncle's 50th birthday. I can't really clap, so I just had to slap my face. Now, the good thing is that for this week's video, a lot of the stuff is pre-recorded, and now it's going to be me doing commentary on my experiences when we went to Animal Kingdom. So a little fun fact was, last time I went to Animal Kingdom was back in 2000. So it's been about 19 years for me, and it was an experience, guys. Like, I can't even lie. I thoroughly enjoyed Animal Kingdom, and the funny thing is that me and my sister have been avoiding Animal Kingdom a lot of these years because we always thought there was nothing to do there, but it's a lot more than we expected, so get ready for the video. So right now, being in Animal Kingdom, all of us are just trying to figure out what we do here because we have no idea. Ooh, and someone else dropped their glasses, and we're definitely figuring out what the plan is. Maybe Avatar World, I don't know. So, the first thing we did obviously is get into the park, and sorry about my awkward sitting position. I don't have my full setup, and I'm just like, ugh. It's annoying because now I'm using my hands, and I'm not trying to do that because it looks so professional in the intro, which is for a different video, and I'm excited to show you guys that as well. Now, so when it came, I think I need like a speech pathologist. Is that a thing? What is speech pathology? I don't know what that is. I think I just need a speaking class. Or maybe I should start writing shit down, but I'm not a good out loud reader, so I think it'd just be more inconvenient. Okay, I'm off on a tangent. Now, also, change of location, obviously, so, now, when it comes to Animal Kingdom, so because we went to the park, we had no idea where we were going, and literally we actually just stood there for a good 5 minutes, figuring out where we want to go, how we want to do things. It was actually ridiculous. We did not know where anything was, and I didn't have my glasses, so I couldn't really see anything, so everything was a little bit blurry, so I needed my sister to guide us around, and thank God that she was the voice of reason, because we would have just stood there in front of the giant, beautiful tree and did absolutely nothing. And the first place that we go to is Africa. There's a reason why I fixated on that scene. So when we were recording the performers, my mom was pointing the camera extremely high. So when you point the camera high, she was trying to like record the dancers, obviously, but she can't see it. And instead, what she was doing was that, and she deleted the recording. I'm kind of pissed at her because I would have loved to just see what it actually looked like. But, well, not what I saw, but I wanted to show you guys what I actually saw because she was embarrassed about that video and deleted it instantly. And what it was that she was literally recording just the people standing in front of us because she was tilting it too low. Like, okay, if I imagine this angle and imagine like the other side of the camera, which is facing the floor. See, that's the floor. This is what she's basically doing while trying to record the performers. So she's like, Nikhil, I need you to give me your video because mine was really bad. And that was definitely a little moment that I'm now going to remember cherish because my mom's ridiculous. And because she never has her glasses on, she never knows what she's doing or how to take a picture, which ends up making all of my pictures that she has me 90% blurry. And shit, where do we go after Africa? 1 second. That was so overdone. I feel like when it comes to me recording, I'm just getting very OD with it, and I think that's the YouTuber coming out of me, even though I'm not really a real YouTuber yet. Now, so the first thing we did, obviously, is we did one of the biggest attractions in Animal Kingdom, which was the safari. Mind you, the safari was a lot of fun. Super bumpy. Saw a bunch of animals. But, I don't know, man. When I did this safari, we waited about 3 hours long. And it was a really brutal wait, especially during the heat and everything. And it was a huge pain. Mind you, the scenery and everything was super nice. Waiting in the jungle, it felt like we were in Africa itself. I mean, I haven't been there, so I can't. So I'm doing like false advertisement. But my parents and sister have been there, and they really liked it. But I don't think it was anything like it. But they were in like actual Africa, not in Africa, the continent. They were in South Africa, and more specifically for country wise, because I'm not gonna say Africa is a like country; it's a continent. So they were in South Africa, and yeah. So when they did safari, they had fun, but it's nothing like going to the actual place. And I know it is costly, so if you have the opportunity, you should go there, and not just get a. It's kind of like going to Las Vegas and seeing the Eiffel Tower. It isn't the real thing, and it's not going to feel like the real thing. It just feels like a cheaper version. And after the safari, we went to Nepal. And not real Nepal. We went to the Himalayan ride for the Yeti. And I'll talk more about that in a second. God damn it. Yeah! We're going? Oh shit, change of transition. Transition. And we're back. So, I didn't finish saying the transition thing. I don't think I'm ever going to do that again, so awesome. Now, when it comes to Nepal, they had a lot of Hindi writing around, so I was asking my mom and uncle, and they were saying, like, oh, this is what it means, and funny enough, they had a poster of Up. I don't know why they had the poster of Up, but it was, like, written in Hindi saying talking dog and little boy, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty much the premise of the movie. With obviously a lot of deeper shit, like the first scene that everyone cried for. I'm not crying, I had a jalapeno, so, like, my nose is a little bit runny, so don't judge me. And, so God, I feel like I'm a coke addict, just snorting. So, the big event that we got to do was the Yeti ride, and okay, I'm shaking the camera way too much, but the Yeti ride was easily one of my favorite rides. It was like fast, loud. It was a bunch of back and forth. Oh man, the amount of times that they like transitioned the track, like I don't know how the ride hasn't broken down more times than like all the rides that I've been on. And man, you're in the dark, you go up the mountain. Oh my. That's what it sounded like when I was on it. Truly, my favorite ride in Disney, hands down. Nothing touches it, and I don't think there will be anything that can beat it unless they make the Emperor's New Groove ride with Eastbound and Kronk, because that'd be the best roller coaster ever, because that's amazing. And there's something super special after that. Yeah. So, the light show. The fucking light show. What I showed you with my fantastic quality camera, with fantastic night vision or whatever it's called, was shit compared to what I saw. I truly wish the iPhone was able to capture what that show made me feel. I never felt more connected to nature in my life. I wanted to swim with turtles. I wanted to cuddle with a cheetah. I wanted to ride an elephant again, but I can't ride elephants anymore because it's inhumane. So I'm happy that I rode one before I realized how bad it was. And all the water, the light effects, everything. Easily one of the best experiences down there. It's truly something to behold. English. Yeah. And I can't lie, I kind of wanted to sit down and do it all over again, which is really sad. And the show is a solid 10 to 15 minutes, so like you really get your money's worth by sitting down and just enjoying the sights as a whole. And obviously you only do this at nighttime because any other time would just be a waste. And from the light show, we went into Dino World. So when it comes to the Dino World, there's not much to say, honestly. Dinosaurs here and there, different type of dinosaurs. Obviously, I'm stupid and I forget my favorite dinosaur's name. It's like Armadon or something like that, where its tail's like a giant sledgehammer and it can like break our dinosaur's like legs into two and like kill a T-Rex. Like it's super epic and it's super low to the ground. It is basically like a steroid-induced turtle with a super strong tail. I don't know what animal has a very strong tail in the animal kingdom. But yes, so that was awesome. And funny enough, this area had the shortest ride wait, and it was a dinosaur ride, and we only waited for 15 minutes. Pretty amazing. And from the Dino World, we went into the Avatar World. See, the one thing I don't get is why is the Avatar World there? Like, it's not a Disney movie, but why is it there? Like, I know... I'll talk more about it when you guys see Avatar World.
This is stunning. His hair.
So now that you saw Avatar World, obviously the only time you ever go to it, in my opinion, is at nighttime. But the one thing that's shit, I fucking hate Avatar World for this, and all the people who ever stayed there, I hate all of you. I'm talking about all of you. I hate that shit so much because both the rides, both of the things, one or two famous rides in the Avatar World. One of them was 265-minute wait. Let's do the math. 265 minutes. Let me do the math quickly in my head. That's 4 hours and 25 minutes. Hopefully, my math is not off and I'm not an idiot. I'm thinking way too hard about this. 265 minutes. 240. 5 by 60. That's 4. Okay. God, I really overthought that. Yeah, so it was annoyingly long wait, to the point where even when the park was closing down, it was saying a 265-minute wait. It never reduced, only increased. It actually got to 300 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, one time. If I had a screenshot of that, I would show you. But I was super pissed. And here's the thing. Actually, wait. Let me see. Yeah, that's enough about Avatar World. Fuck Avatar World, even though it's pretty as shit. I'm annoyed. So, obviously it's the end of the night now. Good lighting, luckily, in this place. But the big thing is that when it comes to Animal Kingdom, or even going to Disney, some tips that you guys should know. Try to go on an off season. Try to go on a random day. Like, I'm thinking the best time for a Disney off season would be like March or April, when kids are still in school and you can't really take off during those months because there's no like significant holiday or anything that I'm aware of. And our thing is, don't do what we did. We went off a limb where on the day of, it was a Saturday. Saturday, we said, you know what? It's 1 o'clock. Time for us to go to Animal Kingdom. Oh, no, sorry, 12 o'clock. It was 12 o'clock when we started. We got there at 1. So here's the funny thing. The park closes at 8. So the whole entire time we were there, we were in a rush. And it kills me that we were in a rush because we can only do so much. And mind you, we got to see all the attractions, and that was great. Or most of them, like let's say 90%. But you have to really calculate this shit and plan this shit out, where you have to go at least 10 a.m., be ready at the gates, pick and choose what rides you're going to be going to first, which ones are the ones that are worth going to, which ones have the most usual lines when it comes to it. After all, always have the highest lines. Second highest would be the Safari. Those are the main two right now. And from that point on, then you have the dinosaur ride, you have the Yeti ride, which is about a 2-hour wait or 1 hour wait, which is not bad. And definitely pick and choose the timings that you want to go and make sure that you're always doing it at the right time. Because you do not want to be standing in line for 3 hours like we did for Safari and basically stay on that ride until 4 p.m. and say, okay, now we have to rush to every single other attraction and hope that we get every little detail in that we can. And yeah, my experience overall at Animal Kingdom was pretty amazing. I can't lie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And oh, it's super quiet outside. I feel like they're listening in. But yeah, that was episode 13. I can't even pronounce the name because I practiced it so much in the beginning and I can't remember it now. And yeah, peace.